Today is May 9th, 2015, and I'm just making a quick clip to say that I have been a little bit slower uploading all of those Rico rape tapes and documentation and everything just because I have a ton of things going on all at once and trying to work on everything and plan and prepare for the future. And it's taken up a lot of my time. And I've had a ton of computer and equipment failures and problems and some things stolen from me, like pretty much everything that holds my data. And and computer crashing, I mean, just basically you name it. But I am making this clip right now just to say that that everything is just the same as ever. And that I am still uploading those video clips and that what I say is true, as incredible and horrible as a lot of it sounds. And anyway, things are pretty much just the same. And I am trying to get attention from international groups. I mean, I hope that there are people in the United States that care and are concerned and that completely disapprove of human cloning the way I do. Because I'm pretty much surrounded by a bunch of people who clone humans, and a large group that seems to think that government-sponsored kidnapping and rape is okay. You know, they think that the end justifies the means, and I don't agree. So I would really love to meet people that are not just saying that they're against human cloning, because there are a lot of countries that even go out there and say, oh, we have a ban against human cloning. Well, that's kind of like their ban for the private person or the public little small group. But a lot of government groups are actually cloning and have been for a long time. And I am as opposed to it as someone from the Civil War would be fighting for the North or the South. I am 100% absolutely opposed. I think that it is as important or even more important, it's as important as the Civil War for civil rights and the war between the North and South. And this country is going to go downhill. It's already downhill, but it's going to get a lot worse if something doesn't happen. And so I guess, and I don't just disagree with it for myself and for my kids, and the government is kidnapping my babies and forcing them into that kind of work. And, you know, anyone that's cloned is immediately considered to be government property as soon as they clone them, because they only clone kids that they're using. So, but I'm opposed not just for myself, I'm opposed for everyone, because I believe that, yes, there are probably some exclusive cloned kids who are really privileged, maybe, and who know about everything that's going on, and maybe they have a lot of money and they have the upper edge or upper hand against all of the other clones, or maybe even just non-clones, regular citizens. But the majority, like a huge majority of people who are cloned, do not come into the world with their civil rights intact. It's like being raped right from the very start. And actually, what I witnessed as a kid is that these government people are raping these kids right from the very start. They're saying they are raping them as newborns, as a method of saying, we absolutely disregard the human rights of this child, and we do agree with the United States government that we will defend and support this position of being completely opposed to granting this child, who will then become an adult, the full equity of rights for their entire lives. And they are basically raping these kids from the very start to set that into motion. And like I say, I witnessed it. And I didn't witness this from some kind of a you know, weird private gang or something. I witnessed it from government employees who I saw at FBI offices, who the FBI knows and appreciates and works with. And they were doing these things on behalf of the FBI and on behalf of the rest of the government too. And it wasn't like, and it was in a hospital, it was in government-funded places. And I saw that happen. So I know what they're doing, and I don't really hear hardly anyone else standing up or talking loud about these kinds of things that are happening. I don't know if that's because, nobody else has ever witnessed anything like that and wants to talk about it. I mean, like, everyone else wants to be blackmailed into that system, or or what. But anyway, so that's what's going on right now, and here I am, as ever. So it's May 9th, 2015, and that's about it for right now, but I will try to upload more of the documents as I can.